Okay guys, hi, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a serious matter. If talking about this subject is something that annoys you, all you have to do is not watch, okay? Because I'm going to say this once. I see a lot of comments from people saying, just give it up already, you gave your cat away. So that means that I have no right to talk about how something affects me in my life, apparently. I want to put closure to this situation. I want to have an official video, not just a live stream, which is why I didn't do a live stream. I want to have an official video talking about exactly what happened in a calm, truthful manner. This is about BBJ. Sam, my other cat, he is about 6 years old. I'm going to be getting him back. I have someone taking care of him. I'm paying for all his needs right now. The next time I go to Canada, I have arranged with an airline to return him with me. Basically, I moved to Kuwait to marry the love of my life. Someone who's very, very good for me after having been in an extremely abusive, toxic relationship for almost 2 years. I wasn't sure at the time, do I want to travel with the cats? Maybe it would be better to leave them behind. I wasn't sure. I had to make a fast decision because I was moving fast. I had 1 month back in Canada. I came to Kuwait, got married, came back home, and had about a month to pack up my entire life and leave everything behind in Canada to come here in hopes of having a better life with my husband. So I'm just addressing these defamatory accusations. It doesn't matter what I say. Some people are not going to believe me. That's fine. After my video, if you don't believe me, then that's fine. I'm also turning off comments for this video because there are people who just don't want anything good to be true when it comes to me. I'm not 100% innocent, but I'm not an animal abuser. I wish I had done things differently, but I was cramped for time and I wasn't sure what to do. Part of me was listening to the influence of people as well, varying opinions like, you know, don't put your cat down, don't give your cat away, rehome your cat to someone. I thought at the time that, you know, it was going to be very traumatic for the cats because even taking them to the vet was very traumatic for them. They were very nervous and afraid. Oh, the vet called. I always get such nice vets for BBJ. And like she had geriatric blood work the last time I was there. She was like really surprised for like her age, how good her blood work was. I said that since she's had her like nails done and her checkup, like she's actually like put a bit of weight on, like her nails were growing. Like Sam's nails are fine, but BBJ like will not let me cut her nails and she's like stresses too much and her nails grow quicker and like she doesn't scratch as much as Sam. So like her nails were growing quicker and they were like starting to grow under. So I felt really bad about that. But like since her paws got taken care of and everything, like she's been eating better and like, you know, so I scheduled another appointment in like a month and a half and she has to get her nails done again there. They want to see her again. And then I'm going to repeat the blood work in like 3 months or so. She's like, well, she's like, I've usually see, she's like, the oldest cat I've seen is like 23, 24. She's like, usually, not usually they live to be like 16, 18 for a healthy weight cat, but like an overweight cat usually doesn't live to be very long. So BBJ, like her kidney levels, like, or her thyroid is like, typically the cat should be like between 20 and 40. So hers was like 41, but the doctor is not concerned really about it, like overactive thyroid. But I was like talking about my doctor, to the doctor about how I can like preserve her life expectancy, like so she can live forever. Now, before I went to Kuwait the first time, I clipped their nails. I have nail clippers. It was not easy. I had to have help because it was my one cat, my older cat BBJ, she freaks out and shrieks very loudly if we touch her paws at all. I was told by a vet that she has arthritis because she's older. She was developing kidney issues. So I know that someone said that she had a urinary tract infection, which of course is not completely it's not unheard of with elderly cats. Now, she had a lot of health issues, and rehoming her after having her for so long I thought would be traumatic, and sometimes the humane thing to do is euthanize your pet if that's the case. And what I was planning on doing when I came back to Canada was bringing her to her regular vet, which I did have an appointment for, to determine with the vet if that was the best option for her or if she was going to, if it was okay to be rehomed.
Flop era, I would rather put BBJ to sleep than give it to FFG. If you put BBJ down, you're going to have so much backlash. Oh well.
And I was a little afraid of where she was going because truthfully, people can lie all day when you rehome them. You don't know the truth is what happens, and that's what happened to me. I was deceived. I was lied to. My cat was actually stolen, and nobody knows how she's doing today or where she is. So I had to make a tough decision. Maybe people think that they could have been better taken care of. There's always people that are going to think that, yeah, their eating area could have been cleaner sometimes. Food, you are so whining for. Excuse me.
we were both dealing with severe depression and a lot of problems, and we were neglecting ourselves, but they were always fed. I don't know where the story came from, but we starved them. They were always fed. BBJ always cries. She's a very vocal cat, and especially as she started aging, she became more and more whiny.
If you could stop harassing me in the middle of the night with your dementia, your senile dementia, that would be great. She freaks out. She gets confused about where she is. It's sad.
I'm bringing my cat to the vet, and if the vet tells me she should be put down, I'm going to euthanize my cat. And there's nothing, like, there should be no qualms about it. It's a thing. Why are you villainizing when the vet would say, like, really? So she did euthanize her dogs. So why is she not getting the same energy that I get with my cat? What's the plan if BBJ is good to rehome? Well, then I will rehome her. Like,
trolls and internet haters called Animal Protective Services on us 3 times. They came in and each time left satisfied that the cats were not abused and they were fine, which is their job. So yeah, their area could have been cleaner. I will give you that. That is neglectful. It should be a lot more tidy. Most of their lives it was. Like I said, there was a time where we were depressed and even neglecting our own selves. By the way, I know this video is going to anger a lot of those people because they don't want anything to be true. They don't like the truth. They get angry with the truth. They want their own narrative to be true so that they have content and a fan base to think they're credible people, but they're 100% not.
no, I'm not even throwing her away. I'm thinking of someone to take care of her, maybe even better than I can. And it's not my fault she won't die. No, I'm just joking. I had to joke about that. I'm sorry. No, I mean, I don't know. Some people are just not going to understand my decision, and that's okay. There's nothing I can do. This is my husband. This is somebody I'm in love with. I'm not going to like throw away my human husband for, I can't. No, I can't. I have to like, not like, I'm not going to be living here. So what can I do? You know what I mean? Like, I have limited options.
So let's get into this person who has the cat now and is lying about it, and a bit of the history on that, because there are new people here, and that's also why I'm doing this video. New people who come here thinking that I'm an animal abuser, etc., etc. I think that they deserve this explanation as well. So there's this person, I will not mention their name. I don't want to bring attention to their channel. I know they would love that. So she always has to involve herself in my life, and this person decided to cause outrage over what I plan to do with my cats, as if it wasn't my life and my decision, involving herself again, causing outrage, like she's not feeding her cats, because my cat was crying in the background, a very vocal cat. I would never starve my cats, okay? I think there was one live stream where my roommate couldn't find her wet food where I put it, which was solved like an hour later, and they always have dry food out. But anyway, so then it was, I'm gonna rescue this cat. I want to rescue this cat. So she wanted to look like a big hero, okay? And even though humane euthanasia is not cruel if it's warranted, which is why I had a vet appointment to determine that I was doing the responsible thing.
Cardboard box, probably a bag, Zeta. I think pets get buried in bags. Deal with it. Death is a thing. So go villainize someone else. How about the fucking millions of people who euthanize their pets when they're ill or old? Bye. Watch BBJ reach 30. I swear she's living just to spite Pete's. I'm not even kidding.
Now, what wasn't responsible of me, and I will take full ownership for, was even despite having clipped their nails, made sure their food was stocked up, making sure they were taken care of before I left for Kuwait. And I did miss them. You know, I obviously did miss them. But I felt like they were, taken care of. They were at home. They weren't in a pet hotel. People travel all the time and leave them with strangers. At least mine were at home with someone familiar. BBJ, however, shortly after I came home, I checked her paws and noticed when I saw them, the immediate thing, my heart sank and I was like, oh shit, oh shit. They were grown in the pads, some of them. And, I tried with the nail clipper to take them out, but like she wasn't having it. And I thought, okay, I'm going to deal with it when she goes to the vet. I was going to have everything taken care of when she went to the vet. Should that have been taken care of sooner? Yes. It was ignorant and negligent on my part to not even really think about that.
I mean, I don't think I'll be taking them twice. Sorry. Let's just be real. Unless they're really sick. Sorry, BBJ. I didn't even take my grandma to the doctor twice a year when she was geriatric.
Especially her nails grew a lot faster because as cats get into senior level, they neglect their care. They don't scratch, and their nails grow much more coarser and faster because they don't scratch anymore. She doesn't scratch furniture. She just kind of sleeps there all day, but she was still walking around and jumping around too. So I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I wanted to have her assessed by a vet. I would never abuse my pets. So that is just ridiculous and 100% false.
I am definitely apologizing for the state of my messiness and her dish being okay. Here's what I do, and I have to stop doing this, but I've been doing it lately because early in the morning, when I get up to pee, I usually get up to pee at least once. I just kind of like go in passing and I'm like half asleep and I have to pee and I just kind of like half bend down so I don't pee myself and just dump a whole bunch of crunchies in the dish, and like half of it, some of it gets on the floor and some of it is from Sam eating the crunchies. And like I said, when he eats his fat head, the bowl is like this big. I need a bigger bowl. She's going to be whiny because she's old, and that's whiny. Older cats are whiny from what I hear.
She should have been brought into the vet sooner. 100% I agree with that. And that I regret, and I made an error there. She went online after and was like, oh, I have the cat, bloop, I have the cat. I took her to the vet. She was screaming. The cat always screams when you touch her nails. Not saying that the nails growing in wouldn't be painful. And yes, I feel guilty about that. But they would have been taken care of by me. All of these problems that the cat had would have been taken care of by me. I would have she would have been assessed by her regular vet. She's claiming that there's notes that the vet said the cat was abused for years. We have no proof of that also. The notes from the vet are not clear. And I could actually call my vet, who the cat has been going to for years, as well as animal welfare, sorry. And they could also bring up the documents that my pets are not abused. And if they were abused for years, again, go back and watch those videos I posted in this video of how abused my pets were. She's just completely ridiculous, using this money donations for a Gucci collar. The cat doesn't even like wearing collars. She's elderly. She wants love, not Gucci. Anyway, that's the story. There's nothing more to it. Should I have paid more attention to the nails earlier? Yes, of course. But as I explained all the circumstances, it wasn't on purpose. I didn't purposely try to hurt my cat in any way, my pets in any way. I loved them. I continue to love them. I have to close the chapter at this point because there's nothing I can do. I will always have to live with the guilt of not the nails, of rehoming her to somebody who I don't trust her with. I don't think that she's safe. I think that this person is malicious and just doesn't even like cats and doesn't have the right intentions with her. But that's the 100% truth of what happened. And a bunch of mishaps unfortunately ended in tragedy for BBJ, because again, I don't think she's getting the love that she deserves. If you think that she's in better care because she's not with me, then you're just deluded and just taking the word of an absolute psychotic stalker liar. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
She can walk over the garbage. She's a cat. She has 9 lives. I know I'm a slob.